The quality of your life is dependent upon the quality of your questions. So I was working with some guys today, and I gave them an assignment over the last week to journal to some journal prompts. And so one of them said to me, he said, it was fascinating because I only had positive things come up. And I said, remember, so what were the journal prompts you were asked to write to? One was, when in my life have I been most happy? What am I passionate about? What do I love? What's one thing that I can do forever and never get tired of? What are my talents? And so the questions were guiding him in a way to look for things that he loves, things that bring him happiness. And so those questions triggered recall of memories that were positive and enlightening and empowering. And so in your life, ask yourself questions that bring light into your life. So go ahead and just close your eyes for just a second. Just close your eyes, take a deep breath, and answer this question in your mind. Back in your childhood, what is your most favorite memory of when you were most happy? In childhood, what is your favorite memory of when you were most happy? What memory comes up for you? What emotion comes up with that? What thoughts are there? Who was there with you? What were you doing? Why did that bring you so much happiness? Those are just questions. What came up for you? Go ahead and comment below. What came up for you to that question? And just notice it was a question that triggered a recall of memories that influenced your emotional state. And so ask yourself, when have you been most happy? And the reason why I ask these questions and have them journal to them is because those questions, after you do 5 paragraphs to each of those questions, it starts to bring up things, and you can look through what you came up with and look for the thread that ties them all together. And that thread has something to do with your true essence, who you truly are, and what your purpose in this life is. What your talents are, what you're passionate about, what you love doing, the thing you never tire of, when you're most happy. You find those things, you tie them together. So one gentleman that I was working with today, he came up with, well, he's task-oriented, he's reserved, so he likes working on projects alone, and he likes working on things with his hands. So like mechanics, working on cars, getting them to run again, doing some art pieces with his hands. And so those are things that bring him joy. And he loves to see other people's reactions when he fixes their car or when he provides this piece of art for them. And so we're like, okay, so that is probably in alignment with what your calling is, what your purpose is. And so in life, you want to spend time doing those things that bring you joy, that bring you happiness. You want to follow your bliss. And so I believe that you are a miracle, that you have a purpose. And if you're not happy, chances are you're missing the point. You're out of alignment with what brings you happiness, with who you truly are. And so ask yourself these questions. When in your life are you most happy? What do you love? What are you passionate about? What's something you never get tired of? What are your talents? And just start to look at, okay, what is those things that are common in all of those? What's the thread that ties them all together? And just see if that's something that maybe you're not spending enough time doing. So thank you for being you. I believe in you. I believe that there's hope for you, and that wherever you're at in your life, things can change fast. Things can change really fast. And so if you feel like you're at a really low point, just remember life is a series of mountains and valleys, and this is just a low valley. It will turn around. You will ascend the next mountain and have the next mountain peak experience. It will happen. That's the pattern of this life. Just like seasons change, just like day turns to night and night turns to day, it will happen for you too. So remember, you are a miracle, you have a purpose. If today's message was for you, go and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.